What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you know every time I put up a video and or a live stream like this, which is a completely unplanned video. I read comments all the time about how the current generation Tundra is a dinosaur. It's not up to date. All the other trucks out there have way more in them or way more up to date, everything like that. But I'm going to bring you a different mindset on what we see when we look at the current generation. We know there's a next generation coming. In fact, if you haven't seen this picture, which I'm pretty sure all of us have seen this picture 30 million times by now, here is the picture Toyota released of the next generation 2022 Toyota Tundra. It is a TRD Pro in white. All right, it's not a bad looking truck. It's a great looking truck. They've done some things to it. They didn't go too far away from home base. It still looks like a pickup truck, nothing too futuristic. I applaud them for that. I'm excited for the next generation. But we got to give some love to the current generation. And my question and title of this video is, how is it not modern? If you take your time and you look at a few things that I wrote down, you will see that the current generation Tundra is right on par with the rest of the pickup trucks out there from other manufacturers. Up front, we will say, the Ford F-150 has a lot of crazy fun features on it. We get it. The Chevy Silverado, same idea. The Toyota Tundra is a less is more approach to the pickup truck. It's the way Toyota is. That's why there's so much quality in Toyota. They don't go too crazy with all the gimmicky stuff. They kind of stay in their lane like they always have. And it's not just with the Tundra. They follow QDR. They're all about reliability. Reliability in the Tundra is number one. That's what they care about. You getting from point A to point B safely and with no issues with your vehicle. So I'm going to point out some things to you from someone who has loved Tundras for a long time and has seen their evolution on things you will, maybe, I don't even know, maybe you'll look at them a little bit different after we talk about this, on why I think the Toyota Tundra is just as modern as it needs to be. And as much as I'm excited for the next generation Tundra, if I'm someone who owns a current generation and maybe I can't afford what's coming in the next gen, here's a reason to go in your driveway and smile today. So let's check it out. Number one on my list is by far the look of the truck. Now, when I saw the 2007 Toyota Tundra debut, I was very excited. They took a design in the 2000 to 2006, which was already awesome, and they really made it a full-size truck for 07. Now, 07 to 13, that truck looked great. They did some things along the way. There was the TRD off-road package. Then they came out with the Rock Warrior. They had a 5.7 liter engine, a 4.7 liter engine that became a 4.6 liter brand new engine in 2010. And they also had the V6 option. So it was amazing. But when I saw the refresh in 2014, I got really excited. We wanted to see a lot more done to the truck to modernize it a little bit. But I like what they did with the overall design. They kind of edged out all the round shapes on the outside of the 07 to 13. They made the grille, I'm not going to say it's a bigger grille, although it is a very much bigger grille. Just the overall front end is a lot more in your face than that 07 to 13. They did some things along the way that were amazing. Okay, so to me, the truck looks great, even to this day. Now, when you take the look, you got to look at things they've done over the years. In 2018, they changed up all their grills. They removed quite a bit of chrome. There's still chrome available for the current generation Tundra, but they started to add some black accenting. And if you put the 14 to 17 Tundras next to an 18 and up, you'll kind of see what I mean. We do it in my dealership walks. I'll give you a shot of it right now. You're going to see right here, this is I don't know the year, it was a 14 to 17 Limited. All right, check out the grill. And now we pan over and you see an 18 and up Limited. And it looks way more modern with the way the grill setup is today. So overall, the look of the truck to me is still amazing. It's still very modern. Listen, I'm a Tundra guy and everything. And to be completely non-biased with you, all the trucks look great that are out there in the half tons when it comes to the front end. But to me, man, the Toyota Tundra in certain configurations, certain trims, there's no better look on a front end of a truck all the way. You know, headlight to headlight, including the fog lights, front bumper, all of it, the hood, even the fake hood scoop looks good on the truck. So the look is there and it looks very modern, and I still think it's the best looking one out there in all the half tons. Number two has got to be the features. And some of you may scratch your head with that because some people always talk about how the Tundra doesn't have enough in it. I disagree with you completely. Let's start on the outside again. We were just talking about the grille. In 2018, Toyota did quite a bit of stuff to the Toyota Tundra. We could say it was a little mini refresh. They added LED headlights and fog lights to the front end. They gave all these different grille options that we just talked about when we were talking about the look of the truck. Toyota Safety Sense made its debut, which, I'll be honest with you, for features, they modernized it. It became standard in all Toyota Tundras, no matter whatever the trim was. SR all the way up, 1794, Platinum, TRD Pro. It all had Toyota Safety Sense. They were the first brand to do that in all of their trims. So you got to give them credit for that. So we said 2018 was Toyota Safety Sense. They also gave a new gauge cluster that I think was very modern looking compared to the one that used to be there. It's still the same idea, but that little bit of stuff they did here and there looks fantastic. Also, we have to talk about 2020, where they added things like push button start. They added things like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Amazon Alexa, Entune 3.0. They gave a little bit of a bigger infotainment screen. They did the right stuff along the way. And all of those things brought the truck up to where I think it needed to be. That's a lot of the stuff I always talked about with the Tundra, was things like push button start. Give me Apple CarPlay, give me the option of it. There's a Toyota app where you could start your truck. You could look at all your information on your truck, see if somebody else is driving your truck, where the truck is in the world. That is very modern for the truck as well. These are the things that we talked about, the features that needed to be upgraded on the Tundra to bring it where it needs to be. We love the look, and now we have some of the features that really modernize it. I think a huge step for Toyota, not just increasing the screen by 1 inch for infotainment, Entune 3.0 really helped, because the older Entune, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. Entune 3.0 is way more modern and less glitchy, really easy to use. So the features are definitely where they need to be in today's day and age in the current gen Toyota Tundra. Now this will be one I can't wait to hear what you guys say in the comments below. Another head scratcher for some of you, I would think. I think the drivetrain is perfectly modern. And here's what I mean with that. 5.7 liter V8 engine. I don't want to see it go away. It's old school enough to where everyone's going in the small displacement, forced induction way. Electric trucks are coming, full electric, things like that, hybrid. It's all good, it's all fun, but there's nothing like a classic V8. So the Tundra has the 5.7 liter V8, the iForce, with a 6-speed transmission. Now, a lot of people say things like, you know, I would love to see the 5.7 stay, maybe with a little retune. I'd love to see a 6-speed transmission become an 8 or a 10-speed transmission. Well, I want to tell you this in case you've never driven it. They got rid of the transmission cooler after the 2018 model year, which I know a lot of you guys hate. But one good thing that did come out of that, the 2019 and up Tundra drives completely different. And I could tell you that from owning 6 of them, older ones, and I have a 2020 now, and I get press vehicles that are, you know, the more of the modern years, 20 and 2021. They just drive completely different. The engine feels completely different. The shifting feels different. The truck does not feel sluggish at all. Everything about the drivetrain just feels different to me in the 2020 and 2021 Tundra. Also, I will say this, and this could be placebo effect, but I want to put it out there. Feel free to comment on this as well. I feel like the steering is a lot better on the 2020 that I have in my driveway right now versus any of the other Tundras that I had in prior years. Everything about it, it's been recalibrated since the transmission cooler isn't there anymore. Everything about that engine and feel, I feel like, has really brought the truck back to life. When I got in my 2017, which was a Crew Max, I had all double cabs before my 2017 Platinum. I got in it, and it actually felt sluggish to me. It felt like the transmission was searching around, didn't know where it wanted to be. Since the day I got this truck and other press vehicles in the late model years like 20 and 2021, flawless driving. Love it. Love getting behind the wheel of the truck. Everything feels like it's modern and where it needs to be. And that's pretty much everything I have on my list for the stuff that makes it modern. Now, we talked about all the good things. I do want to talk about a couple things that I wish the current generation Tundra had to make it the perfect truck, in my opinion. Number one, fuel economy. We talk about it all the time. It is what it is with fuel economy. I did a trip the other day. I think I got in the 16 mpg range. There's other brands out there getting way more mpg. I think a slight retune on the 5.7 could get us a little bit closer to where we want to be on that. Fuel economy needed and needs to improve, which we will see the improvement in the next gen. Number two, excuse me, interior storage. Okay, double cab interior storage is actually pretty good. It comes with under seat storage in the rear. In the Crew Max, it does not. It's not a flat floor. The seats go all the way down to the floor. You can add one after the fact, but Toyota should include that straight up the way it should be. And I will say this, in 07 to 13, there was a lot more overall storage in the cab. So that is another thing that they're kind of missing on. And the third one is for you guys, because you talk about it all the time, a rear locker. Everyone says that would make the Toyota Tundra perfect, and they wouldn't need anything else. So those three things we would love to see on the current generation, but overall, I had to make this video. The truck is modern, all right? Like I said, Toyota in a whole doesn't do crazy things when it comes to features and stuff like that. They like to keep the truck running. The overall purpose of a vehicle is to have a reliable vehicle that won't get you stranded on the side of the road, getting from point A to point B. You don't see a lot of crazy updates on the Tundra. I understand that. I think the the next generation, you'll see a lot of cool, crazy stuff that we always wanted. But people will look back on this current generation and miss the 5.7 liter V8 and some of the things I talked about. Can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this one. Please go down in the comments below and let me know, do you agree that the current generation Tundra is modern? If not, tell me what you feel it needs to be modern. I know some people don't like the dash layout of the current generation. Well, tell me why you don't like it. Do you think it looks cheap? Anything you got down in the comments below. Do you agree with my video? Do you disagree with my video? Are you excited for the next gen? Or are you going to keep your current generation Toyota Tundra? Can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. Till next time, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TundraDude34, TundraDude34gmail.com. Be safe, be well, and love your current gen Toyota Tundra.